Do you live in Midland County?
What's that?
Here in Midland County?
All the meeting to order, stand for the pledge of allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call.
Norman. Steve here. Pruitt.
Here.
Johnson. Here. Benworth.
Here.
Turk. And Varner. Yes.
Everybody get a chance to look at January's minutes? Yeah.
Thought I did. I didn't. I'll send them to you. I'll send them.
I may have missed the election.
Okay. I'll send them. I might not have either. I might have forgotten. Sent the other two. Yeah. I'll send them to you. We'll do that there. Appreciate it.
On minutes. All those in favor of approving January minutes, say nay. Nay?
Hey.
Hey.
There we go.
Hey.
Are you still thinking about Russ in Canada?
No. All those in favor of approving today's minutes, say yay.
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 Encourage.
All those unapproved, say nay.
Nay. Don't.
I can't vote twice
Shoot.
then. Touch budget and elections already.
We come to our first public comment.
The Friends of Homer Township Facebook page has been a little busy lately, and people are asking why their tax checks aren't getting cashed in a timely manner for the second year in a row.
They are being taken to the bank. I've had that question, and they are, some days I can't get to the bank right away, so might be 3-4 days. So that's, I cannot go to the bank every day. So that's your answer to that.
These were weeks.
They are not weeks. I guarantee you, they are not weeks. I had one payment I got today, and it was mailed February 3rd. And I just got the payment today. So,
And if you'll notice, they've told you, warned you, don't use the mail anymore. National problems with it. Don't use the US mail because they're not using the codes on there anymore. Yeah, they tell you not to use them.
We've had some correspondence back and forth with my daughter, family things from Grand Rapids, 9 to 10 days. And it's all going through Detroit before it comes here.
Any more public comment? Commissioner?
Good evening, everyone. First, we had a couple, talking about the sheriff, they had a couple new hires in bringing on some deputies, 2 different deputies, Zach Ferrier and Brandon Kigan, both with extensive experience, so that's cool. We changed something last year, we passed on the board to pay, we increased the pay, or they were paid 0 for any experience. So, if somebody came from other places, 5 to 8, 10 years experience, we didn't recognize that. Well, that made it more difficult to get different officers unless they really wanted to be working here. So we changed that, so now we can recognize experience, and so here's the case. Now, Coach got a couple come with years of experience, and so that seems like it's a good thing. Brandon Charbonneau, he retired, and Deputy James Green took his place. Jail inmates, all the counts are doing pretty normal. A J-pod, one of the pods in the jail is going to be converted. It's getting some repairs now, and getting some ads to bring it into service. I think that pod, if I'm understanding right, is gonna be both a recovery type of place, but also a pre-release kind of place where they will make sure, they wanna make sure that inmates, before they just let them go, I guess, that they do some work to prepare them to make sure they got a place to stay, they know what they're gonna do, and it's some pre-planning, so they don't just get out and then all of a sudden they find themselves in a mess and they can't get it around fast enough, and they do something and then they're back again. So that should be coming out, well, maybe in April-ish or so, when they get all the work done and stuff, so, again, they're just doing some really great things in our corrections area. I think I mentioned last time about the change of the juvenile justice center's name to the juvenile care center. We may have kept the sign, so in case someone changes, we save some money. Pinecrest census counts there, staying good and stable there. Chris Gomer, he's doing some equalization courses. So any of those in the assessor's office, if there's any things there, so that's going on. And otherwise, I think I brought up I was here last month, and so we had all the other things. I've got, you're probably aware, they're having an emergency management public officials conference. They're at our Homer Township Fire Hall, because that's the backup emergency center. And so, for sure, for the clerk and supervisor, I think if there's anyone else who's interested, they probably can go to you. You got one, Todd, that this is it's going to be that Thursday night. Let's see, next week. From whatever time it is, and so we want to go over the new plan. We approved. It was the plan that's been in place for a while. Every 5 years, you've got updated as part of FEMA's requirement, I think. And so we did want to review that. We got a couple other people, one person from the state patrol coming in. Another thing the sheriff is putting on for this summer, and they've done it they're having a Midland Youth Law Enforcement Academy, where they're trying to, there's some kids who know sometimes at a fairly young age, that they want to be a police officer potentially. So they want to, start having an opportunity for them to try some things. And so this is for students between 13 and 15 years old. And it kind of Monday through Thursday, I think is what it is, and $70 per county resident, and they will allow people from outside the county, that's $90, and when the first one's, when it's full, there's full, but I didn't know if you know if anyone knows some child who might be interested in that, it's in that range. I'll leave one of these for you guys, and so in case you hear something, then you can link them up to that, and so that'd be, I'm thankful that here in Benham County, we have a respect. People respect the police officers here, as a county, when we affirm them, and we see a lot of good work coming out of them, and it's for all of our benefit, and when we respect them and honor them, it helps them do a better job too, be more professional and all that. And so, we want to continue that tradition, even starting early with the younger ones, to start, getting them ready to be thinking about it. And so that's what that's about. I left for each of you our county financial page. Yes, that's keep this in here. Looks like this, and so it's got what the taxes, what we expect to take in for taxes, and that the money, where's it going to go, all that kind of thing. It's got a list of some of the numbers of people who work in the county, some statistics on the county. And this is kind of a sheet you would have seen every year. I'm now trying to bring these so you guys see what's going on at the county level. And so this is this would now be the 2026 budget and the 2026 update on that, so that's what that sheet. So, if there's any other questions, issues, otherwise that's all I have.
Thank you, Larry.
Thanks.
Did you want one? I didn't.
Approval of tonight's agenda,
Thank you so much.
any additions? All those in favor say nay. Anybody opposed, say nay. Reports and correspondence. Russell didn't give me anything, so I really don't have much to say. So we'll move on to Todd.
I don't have anything new to say.
Okay, Sandra?
I don't have anything at this time.
John?
No.
Craig?
No?
Keith? Nope. And I don't have any other. Reconciliation of clerk and township treasurers?
Reconciled to November.
So we're still 2 months behind.
Yeah, the January is usually the end of the month, so.
Well, and one of Russ's notes he did get from Dwayne, you're still missing stuff for the,
Yes,
Audit.
and through when I got the new computer and my new QuickBooks, I can't print out old reconciliations with the new computer and the new QuickBook that he's given me. And so, yeah, I'm still working on that, trying to retrieve that, but
Well, talk to Anthony though, so you can
yeah,
do that. No.
he can't help me with it. So I'm gonna find someone who's into Quicken that I can figure out. I used to be
so
able to pull
don't
them off.
didn't we pay for support from somebody?
Not the Quicken.
No,
They're just
Okay.
BSNA we have.
I don't know why it won't. Been playing with it, I can't seem to get it to.
All right, authorization of payment of the bills,
Make a motion to pay the bills as they stand.
I'll second.
any board comment, public comment? Roll call?
Norton,
Yes.
Lee, yes. Pruitt,
Yes.
Johnson,
Yes.
Van Wert,
Yes.
Turk.
Yes.
Reports and correspondence? No, Nick? I see you shaking your head, no. You're up first.
Yeah, short and sweet. We've got four that, existing various different things from off-street parking, RV occupancy. Couple of blight cases that we've been discussing with property owners. I've got two new ones that were in my box tonight. Depends on how I look at it, I guess. I gotta drive by them, but one is, an older, represented as an older car chassis. If it's the property I think it is, to call it a car chassis is probably a stretch. It's, I'm pretty sure it's a 60s, 70s model maybe. It's not all there, it's just sitting in the driveway next to the garage, so I'll see if we can get that taken care of. And the other one, sounds like it might have been a car for sale that was sitting in the front yard, but it's been sitting in the front yard. And it sounds like it's been sitting in the front yard long enough that it probably shouldn't be. The ordinance allows 30 days, so I'll touch base with that, property owner too, but, the only other thing that we've gotten is an email from an interested property buyer. But they have a question of whether or not horses would be allowed on the property, and I gotta get with Drake. It's more of a zoning question than it is an enforcement question, so I'll coordinate with him and we'll, respond to him. But other than that, that's what we have.
Okay. Zoning, Craig is not here.
You guys didn't meet this
No,
last
we
month.
didn't meet this month. Code authority?
Unfortunately, I was not able to make the last court authority meeting, but the next one will be next Thursday, at 5 o'clock at County Service Building, so I'll get all of the, last month's paperwork done as well.
And I think, I don't know which township township meeting, they were asking when your office, the county, code authority office is done, where it is where it's gonna be. So they may have some, I don't know if there's some,
It is complete, is
but
what you're
it's,
saying?
it's gonna be like it is now, so that's not moving anymore, you're set that way.
Yeah, well, let's hope.
Pardon?
Let's hope.
Well, that's my understanding that I'd asked about
And-
that, because
Yeah, our understanding is that, it'll have a walk-up, window with a roll-up, and so it'll be a.
I see, so maybe there's some of that's not done, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be in the same spot, that we were. We had to move out of there for a little bit.
Yep, and so where they're sitting now is where they'll be, as we go forward, so.
Parks, John?
We got the, specific information from Renita, and it's well within the $3,000 that we approved last month, so if anybody wants to see that list, did you send it to everybody, or just give me that copy?
You and Russ have.
Okay, if anybody wants to see it, to look at it, sure. Other than that, nothing.
Mr. John? I see you're anxiously waiting.
Try to keep it short, I'm doing good tonight, we can get out of here by quarter after.
But you can let Russ know.
All right, for the month of January, we had 45 calls, 27 medicals, 7 lift assists, 4 car accidents, 2 gas leaks, 2 mutual aids, 1 each direction, 1 carbon monoxide call, 1 fire alarm, and 1 person locked themselves out of the house at 4 o'clock in the morning. That was fun. Good thing we got skinny firemen, can sit through windows. So, that's it, no real activity down at the station this right now, other than the fire academy that's going on, and the EMS training. But this, I think this month is busy, we got Jennifer's, whatever she called it.
Yeah, emergency.
I think your hot water heater's done too, I think that's all set.
They were there at 8:30 and left by 9:30, and they're gonna charge us probably.
Right, a lot.
Yeah.
That's what I'm guessing.
We had a water heater start leaking,
Had to get the water heater down.
and, so they replaced it yesterday, or today, this morning, so. I don't know, I'm kinda scared, I'm glad you're getting the bill, so I don't have to see it.
Yeah.
Do you have some of the blueprints for the?
You guys have something in the
I
background?
was digging that, 'cause we're trying, that concrete out front, we looked at it.
It's a big tube, about this big around, you know?
I'm sure, so I'll go find it, so.
Yeah. I have some, there's nothing under that anyway.
Okay,
There's drains on both sides of the entryway, but nothing underneath.
okay.
When you fix that one, I was gonna fix the one on the north side too.
I looked at that one too, so we
Yeah.
gotta decide what we're doing.
If you wait till April, that'll probably be back level again.
Yeah, I'm sure, so.
So,
I don't wanna pin it to that one at the door, cause it's gonna push up on the doors if it all comes off.
well, have somebody who knows what they're doing come and do it.
I'm not doing it, so.
And neither, that's why I didn't do the water here. So, questions, comments?
Just have somebody run into the post there, John, and then we can just turn it on our insurance, get it fixed. Plow snow.
It's very repetitive.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Barry's gone, the doors are safe. Alright, thank you.
Planning commission, Greg's not here again. Cemetery,
Nothing to do.
assessor's not here.
You wanna
I work good, yeah, he's first on the list, so.
Oh, there.
Brings us to the first agenda item and it's priority. Brett, would you like to come tell us about where you're at and answer questions and?
So first of all, there has been a shakeup within Priority up at our leadership level. The news has come out, or is coming out, that we let go of our CEO and one of our founders. We let go of him due to some issues that we had been having in terms of financial stability. In terms of letting him go, we brought in somebody, a transition officer. We are fully stable and actually even more funded than we were previously. Part of that had to do with the fact that there were delays in services, and I sent emails saying, hey, we're gonna be delayed today, different things like that. Well, that stuff should be alleviated because now we have more money for more mechanics, for more drivers, for better trucks. There's not much detail I can go into that I even know, but the ultimate comes down to is that we are more financially funded than we have actually ever been before. So our services have been okay up here, not to what my standards are, but they are going to be better. Yeah.
I know the dumpsters have been much better, thank you.
Yes, and actually, we need a key for,
We've given somebody a key.
you did give them a key?
Yeah, somebody met us up here.
Yeah, Rick did, that was our GM, the driver that had it lost it, so.
Oh, you need another one?
Yeah, we need another.
Okay.
I know that the dumpsters have been a lot better. The general manager, which is Rick, he's been for about 4 months, I believe, as the general manager. We had to do, in the recent 6 months, we've been doing a lot of restructuring, which included the leadership change, because the services just weren't up to where we wanted our services to be. So the CEO change was something that was really needed.
The key, do you want me to give it to the driver, or do you want
Yeah,
me
you can give it
call
to the driver.
Okay.
Yep, that's fine. One other thing that was brought up was the carts. So 2 trash carts, 2 recycle carts. That is what you're allowed, 2 trash carts, 2 recycle carts. I know there's been a little bit of confusion from some of the residents from what I was told, but that is what the contract allows.
So
Right.
that we're gonna have the driver start doing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get called.
And then also, if somebody's wanting a replacement cart,
Mm-hmm.
if they've called, I had a resident talk to me this week that they had called Priority One, and you guys charged them for a cart.
For a replacement cart which we damaged.
Well, I don't know that you guys damaged it, it had a big hole in it, so he's
Okay.
trying to get a new cart.
Okay.
But he was charged it, but then it hadn't been delivered yet, and I'm going like, well, you're gonna have to call them, but I didn't even say anything about it being charged. If somebody's calling you and wanting a replacement cart, are you charging them for those carts?
If we damaged it, no. If it was damaged by the time we picked it up, yes, and that's part of the camera system that we have, which we can see. If you can send me the address, I can pull up all the footage that we need to pull up to do that and make sure that at this point, I'll just.
Because when they call Todd and their cart's broken, because these are old carts from
Are they
Republic.
Republic?
They
Well, no,
were
so
never,
yeah,
ever
so they're
replaced.
supposed to be getting the new carts from that, so with no charge.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what they're supposed to be getting. So why don't we send those to me? You have my information.
Yep.
Send those to me so I can get them expedited. That is also a part of the transition, is we were not getting carts in time to keep up with the demand for the new carts. So that was part of the funding portion.
It was less than a month ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, Baker Road was completely forgotten for a whole week. Nothing on Baker Road was.
More
picked
than
up.
once. That's trash.
Oh, yeah, Nick lives on Baker too. He can tell you.
Alright, let me take note of that.
I didn't write down dates, but I do notice when you don't show up.
Trash and recycle day, Thursday or Friday.
Mostly because half the neighborhood on Baker Road puts their bins on the corner of my property.
Yes.
And when it doesn't get picked up, they stay there until I threaten to give them a citation. Technically, they've got 24
I'll
hours.
have to write
get
that
their bins
enforcement
back at the house.
citation for too many trash cans.
Alright, and
There's the enforcement guy, and they're all good at this time.
I was just about to say, like, oh man, so are they supposed to be putting it in there? Just out of curiosity.
No, it's an easement down on one side of, there's a private drive down one side of my property.
So how do you address that, with Brett?
How do I address
How
it?
does Brett address it, that he knows that that's all gotta be picked up at that corner, rather than 2 and 2?
Oh, they're all stacked
Well,
up.
the 2 and 2 is
I
the problem, is when
understand, but
if priority shows up at all.
Right.
My understanding is recycle gets picked up every other week.
Yeah.
We've had more than one occasion where we've had recycle show up once a month. Which, if you're doing any kind of recycling, you've got more than 2 or 3 people in the house,
You got.
that bin is not gonna hold it all.
Yeah, but I'm looking at, if you got 10 cans there in your corner,
Yeah.
they're only picking up 2 and 2, we need to make sure we figure out how to address that. So they
But
know
have them put their names on their cans.
that location
Yeah,
is
then
gonna have one.
I know a couple of them, well, and I don't know if it was previous owners, cause the property owners have changed hands a couple times. But I know in the history since I've lived there was some dispute over, somebody's can got taken by somebody else, it's like,
They're all,
as long as you got a bin, what do you care?
property.
Yeah, but I mean,
But-
if it's going up off of a private drive and they're seeing, let's say, 10 carts, and they're considering it one address, so it's 2 and 2. So now you have to have a
There's
situation in which,
Four,
are
there's
they
at least 4 properties down there, they all come out to Baker Road.
Okay, so I need to
So-
get the address of that just to make sure on where that pickup will be, because
I-
that's
I
probably
can pull it
where,
up on maps. for
that's
you.
probably where the confusion is they're going by, looking at it going, okay, 2 and 2,
I
this
think
is one address.
79 Baker is Mary Ann's, and it's right on the corner of
Sounds right.
79 Baker, and I don't know what your house number is.
109.
But there's 3 or 4 spots around the township that does that.
But to be clear, I'm not
There's
talking about
cans
2
from
and 2,
both
I'm talking
sides
about
of it.
seeing the truck at all.
Seeing a truck at all.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, every other week is supposed to be recycling, and I've had weeks where we're scheduled for recycling. We don't see it at all.
And that's Baker, and what was the,
Baker and East Shattuck.
it means what?
East Shattuck is the cross street.
Baker off 20.
Yeah, but I think it's occurring down the whole road,
Yeah,
as I see.
He just missing the road, it's,
It's just, he's missing the
He's
road.
missing the road.
Yeah,
waste collection and recycling has been an issue over the past couple of months.
I had Baker Road written down, so I'll make sure to address that.
But in fairness, some of that I think is because the county road commission doesn't plow us all the time.
That kind
So my guess is if it's slushy and got a bunch of crap at the intersection of 20 and North Shaker Road,
it's coming.
speaking as myself, if I'm driving a truck and I'm questioning whether I can get that truck up and down the road safely without having to call for a tow, I'm probably not gonna go down the road.
Exactly.
Is that a private road? Is it
Yeah.
called?
No,
North Baker is county maintained and I have had Baker
Yeah,
since
they
I was their
don't.
road commissioner.
like, they haven't been plowing it. They haven't been plowing it, and so that snow is just pack.
And
Yes.
if it's
Now
not,
during
if
the
it's
thaw,
not a safe
it
pickup,
turns to
if it's
slush.
not a safe pickup, we're now, to be fair to you,
Right.
that should have been communicated to me, to communicate to the township,
Right.
100%. But, and I would work on that, but
Yeah,
if it's
we
not
can
a safe,
talk- We can talk after the meeting too.
One, I go to county road commission meetings and, they brought on some new people for driving, and so if they're
That's what I
not,
heard when I
they
called.
need to be to call them and let them know.
Yep, that's,
Yeah, because they wanna.
well, after we had our first major snow event, it was the second or third day I called.
And
It
even
didn't show
calling
up the
it,
next
they
day,
know.
but it was the following day, so it's 5 days after the snow event. By that time, most of the traffic had pretty much packed it onto the
Packed
road.
it down, that's what.
But what I got when I called them was, and I'm quoting, "We have some new kids driving trucks." My response was something to the effect of, "I don't really care who's driving as long as they're qualified, and they have a route sheet, and they follow it."
Yeah, and they have GPS tracking, so they know which ones happen to be in
Well,
their
as
area.
it turned
So-
out, the driver of our route was standing in front of the guy when I was chewing him out. But it still took him 2 days to actually come down and do something, and I think we've only seen a plow on the road twice this season.
Interesting.
Most of the time, it becomes a little bit curious getting out on the M20, and I question whether or not somebody's gonna cut it a little close, and we're gonna have somebody calling this gentleman over here with the jaws to get him out of the car.
Yeah, no, they're.
And that's
That's
not.
not
has to be bringing a garbage truck out of there.
Well, that's why I say, I think potentially with the slush and stuff that I know Sandy and I see, because we live on the road, that may have been, because one of those times was that.
Yeah, if you
And I'm
want
pretty
a
sure
garbage
that's
truck to
what it
crash and spew everything that's in the back out, that is the easiest.
Well, I know it's not easy to tow.
But.
What's
Or is it
really
designed?
bad on the plowing, what's really bad is where Baker goes out to M20. Cause they plowed M20 and then all that snow they plowed
Yep,
is at the end of Baker Road.
yep.
And it's like, you're taking your life, and trying to see if there's traffic coming before you burl it to try and get out.
Yeah, we're not gonna touch that.
On the road.
Well, that's kind of what I figured.
Yeah, we're not gonna touch that.
That's why I want you to know, in fairness, I think that was part of it.
Yeah, no, well, I'm still gonna give you my card so you can shoot me a text.
Even if they just plowed the end of it, so that once we got out to M20, we could be safely at the end of our road to
That gets
see.
back to our road commission, so.
Anyways, okay, but besides that.
Well, I've had a number of complaints, an uptick in complaints
Yeah.
of people having their garbage being picked up.
Okay,
Picked up neighbors, they didn't pick up theirs, you know.
okay.
I say just leave it out there, maybe they'll be back and.
Do they say how they submit the complaints, or they call, or?
They usually call us,
They
Yeah,
call you?
they
They call
probably
us.
call the clerk's office.
and then I'll usually email you guys,
Yep.
over Township priority,
Yep.
yeah.
Have they seen the new access? I mean, I don't know if they're older people or not, but we do have new access on the website now too,
Okay,
where claim can be submitted directly, and I'll send that to you.
yeah,
A link, it can be submitted directly onto the website, and actually it goes right to the LDC, and they can have a choice of text message response or email response. And they will get the direct
I
response.
think Corinne's got it figured out now, there for a while, she couldn't get response
Yeah.
from anybody or.
but, yeah, that'll work.
I'll send that over to you,
Yeah,
and make sure that, that you have that.
and lately, since we've talked and gotten other bins, I haven't had nearly the calls.
Yeah, well,
Been much better.
the carts is, yeah, we were told things that, that we relayed to you guys that, weren't correct, which we are now. How about that? We are
That's good,
correct.
that's fine, yeah. I gotcha.
It's about as far as I can say it, but,
Yeah.
you know, I know that we did have a couple of weeks where we were having issues, and everything's been corrected. So you shouldn't be seeing anything, and I'll make sure to send you the link, so you can put it out on, I don't know if you guys have a social media website
Yep,
or
we do.
page. You can put it out there, the residents can literally go on, click, and they can submit the issue, and they'll get an email or text message back with the process, if it's in process, and what the result is going to be.
Super, thank you.
Thank you.
Hold on a minute.
Yeah.
Do not, I'm not letting you go yet.
No, that's fine, that's fine. This has been the nicest one. Well, actually, now I'm not sure, so
I'll
he's.
try not to change. No, I thought you said earlier, and I just wanted to clarify, there was something said about replacing a bin, a Republic bin with your bin.
Yep.
And it was supposed to be free.
Yeah.
Is there a plan in place for that?
As people call in, we will replace them.
Okay,
You're not gonna get-
once
you're not
word
gonna get rid of
spreads,
Yeah.
I understand.
it is gonna be an inundation.
They better have,
Request.
they better have a Republic bin, because we're not gonna replace a priority bin, it's already been in place.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm not gonna say that it's gonna be, I'm gonna call and then it's 2 days later where it's gonna be replaced, you're still gonna have to give us like 2 weeks. But we will get them replaced.
I just wanted a reiteration in front of the whole board, so we're all, because everybody here, when we get those things from our neighbors, we all tell them to call Sandy. No, not really, but we just, because any of us can get a call, we're all on the website list, so we all need to know, just so we've got the same story going out. And
I mean, realistically, if your card's perfectly fine, yeah, we'll give you a new one, but realistically, like, if your card's perfectly fine.
But generally, that's not.
Yeah, generally that's not.
It's
Usually
people
No, it
they're
generally,
broken.
generally, people don't even realize that they'll get anything until they have a broken card.
Yeah.
Right.
Because why worry about getting something new when what you have works wheels down the road?
And those other carts are pretty old.
Yeah.
They're getting old, they're gonna be getting to the
But
point.
as stuff breaks down, if they have a Republic card, they are supposed to be getting something replaced for no cost.
Okay.
All right, the other piece I wanted to bring up was, we were talking about these people that are having more than 2 and 2 carts. There's 3 and 3, 4 and 4, all this. Didn't Russ say a month ago that he was going to, by the first part of February, put a letter out to those
He did.
people we had identified?
You did some of those,
He said
a lot
he
of
did.
them. The businesses, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking, I just wanna clarify it.
You guys have businesses that are a part of the.
They had home businesses, and they put out like 6 carts.
Okay,
We
okay.
told them they can't do that, they get their 2 carts, and then the rest, you better get a dumpster.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, so it is out there, good.
Yeah,
Because we do run into that issue in other townships where people put out like 8 carts.
yeah,
We'll just, at one point, we'll send, you know.
right. And
How much do you charge for carts
When it's an extra cart, I'll have to look at your contract specifically, just because it does spread. Across Stanley, it's $125, except just to purchase an additional cart, you don't pay on top of that, it's that one-time charge. of $125, and then you still pay the same. I don't exactly remember off the top of my head what your contract says. It's not gonna be more than that, it'll, let's say 125 or
Okay,
less.
that just gives me a ballpark in my head, but it's,
And then, do I contact you, Brett, if, say, a new house build, or we get people who move into the township and people steal their, take their old, why they take them with them, but they take their bins with them, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't, to get them new bins, do I contact you, or do I just put an order in, these people need bins?
You can contact me, and then what we'll do when I send the website over, the resident, once you send it over, they can actually go on and order that.
Okay.
On the website. But for the first, like, let's say a couple of months,
Yeah,
have them do that, and then just contact me, just so.
to make sure it's still working, yeah, okay.
Yeah, just have me follow up.
That's what we'll do.
but if they go to the website, are they gonna get charged?
If they're.
No, not on a new home, they'll put down there.
Yeah, they'll put down their.
Yeah, but what if it's a new homeowner and the other people,
Well, you would
which
take
that's
that.
happened, they take
That's
their
what I
card.
just said.
Yeah,
You said
so
no.
if they go out to the website and I need a card,
I would say,
they gonna get charged?
they can type in new homeowner, and usually we can.
Okay.
figure that out.
Yeah.
Now, people aren't supposed to be taking their cards, because
I know.
technically, I could just say,
Right,
well, that's
you
not
are.
my problem.
I don't know what they use them for.
But yeah, they disappear like that, I've had that.
Oh, yeah, the city of Flint has their own carts that are branded, and we found them down in Ann Arbor. We found one time down in Ann Arbor, and our driver called us and said, just so you know, we have a city of Flint cart down here. Oh, you should probably grab that. As Flint's calling us going, hey, we're missing a cart. No, you're not missing a cart. And then we find it down in Ann Arbor.
Yeah.
Oh, we're missing a cart. So that does happen, but yeah. I will definitely send you the link that you can put out. Residents should definitely go on there, utilize it for missed pickups, anything like that. In terms of the new carts and builds, let me know. Have them still do it, but still just.
Okay, I will, yep.
And are there any other,
Missed pickups, Nick will take care of it.
especially on Baker.
I live on the same road, but I never have called to tell you that
Especially,
it's missed.
you know, the great thing is now I know North Baker Road, so. He's got, I'm gonna give him that car, so.
Just go through a mark for the township officials, then, to make sure you get them right.
I'm gonna get my card, so they'll myself.
And they won't really hear this shit.
That'll be my cell phone number, so he can text me while we try to work through this. And make sure that we're situated, so.
I just think it's the road, because Brian and I don't have problems.
Thank you, Brett.
No problem. Thank you.
Brings us to our second agenda item. Mr. John, I'd like to see what you.
You guys screwed up by getting out of there.
The other day, our CO detector, carbon monoxide detector, we take to check homes, died. So, it's buried, well, you may have picked it up already.
No.
Of course, it's now 2 weeks behind yet. So we had to replace it, and it cost $1,378.18.
I'll make the motion by John, another CO. Two.
Is it CO2? Yeah.
Well, that's 4 gas.
Cause I think we got it from all that good stuff. But figure what?
The old circuit. It's your copy. It does CO, does oxygen, does gas, does natural gas, and it does, the hydrogen sulfide out in the border oil field, so it's a 4 gas detector.
How many people make it?
Yeah, two. Yeah, two, John.
We have 2, this will be a second one. We have one in each truck in case. What we do is if we detect it with one, we actually go get the other one and bring it and verify that it's, and the one we had using for verifying read higher than the one that detected it, so it's like, and it's 20 years old, so.
So we got the money out.
It did its life.
Craig made a motion. Right? You did a motion.
I made a motion, yes.
So is that a low value one or a high value one?
Middle of the road.
Middle of the road.
Any more board comment? Public comment? Roll call?
Reed, yes. Pruitt.
Yes.
Johnson.
Yes.
Word.
Yes.
Turk.
Yes.
Norton.
Yes.
Thank you.
Brings us to our third agenda item is premium insurance, I believe that's for the whole township, correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
How much of an increase this year, Todd?
It wasn't that much, it was like $1,200 or less than that.
Anyway,
I'm reading the thing here, and it says 233 over last year, but I'm thinking that's just part of it. Because I wanna say it went up about $1,000, maybe a little bit more.
I'll make a motion to pay the insurance for the township.
Second.
Any more board comment? Public comment? Roll call?
Pruitt,
Yes.
Johnson,
Yes.
Edward,
Yes.
Turk,
Yes.
Norton,
Yes.
Lee, yes.
The fourth agenda item is the 2026 poverty guidelines. This is the exemptions we need to approve on this, Todd?
Yes. Yeah, we have to approve it.
How much does this change, Todd, from?
I couldn't tell you, Craig. I just know every year it's gotta be approved.
Yeah.
And then usually there's our added.
It's a little bit higher every year, the numbers go up.
Supplemental to it, yeah, but I don't see a supplement to it, so looks like we're just gonna do this and we'll have to do the supplement next month. But, I'll move to approve the, 2026 Homer Township, poverty guideline exemptions.
What supplement are you talking about?
Ones that we add,
Usually
our own special thing,
we do state ones and
then
then
we add special,
township ones.
yeah, there's special.
But that's what this is,
This is
the
the
car
township
license, huh? The
This is
township
the
ones.
township ones, yes.
But what's the other ones you're talking about?
There's a state guideline.
Oh, that hasn't
This is what
changed,
she-
that
I
application.
haven't seen it.
This is
But
what
you
you
still
do
have
for
to,
review,
Right.
you
right?
still have to approve it.
Approve it, it's
Yeah.
a state application.
I don't care. You've had to approve it every year, it's on the board.
You
The,
don't-
the
can't approve
Homer
it.
Township ones
By the time
are
the next meeting
slightly
takes
more
place, we will have already
restricted.
done our homework.
But the state application doesn't have any guidelines on it. I print that off, I've been printing them off. The state applications doesn't have any figures. This is the federal guidelines that we have into ours.
So this is
So-
the Homer Township guideline.
It's the Homer Township guidelines, and we put the federal, the monetary figures in there, we put that in from the federal. So that's basically the only thing that changes each year, unless we change like how many cars they can have or something like that, but that hasn't changed in a while. It's just these numbers, the federal guideline numbers that change.
I'll second it. Any more board comment? Public comment? Roll call?
Johnson,
Yes.
Edward,
Yes.
Turk,
Yes.
Norton,
Yes.
Lee, yes, Pruitt.
Yes.
For our fifth agenda item, fund balance fee for Todd's program?
Yeah, it's for my, it just don't make me sick to even ask this. It's for my, support for Tyler Technologies. It's the last year and I'm not even gonna have it quite the whole year. But without it, you don't really get any help. And we've also, we're paying for the other kind of crazy deal, but, this is a little bit more than what we were in the past, not much, but
When do we get to go over to BSNA?
first of the year. Late, well, it'll probably
You
be
mean of
late.
2027?
Yeah, it'll be all done by then, it takes, I don't know, 8 or 9 months
Oh,
to
so
install.
it's really,
So I kinda have to have
you
that.
kind of have to have it.
Yeah, it'll probably, it might be up and running like fall,
Yeah,
but-
I don't think you can go without that time.
no, that's,
I'll make a motion for that to be paid.
I'll second.
Any more board comment?
thought about trying to get
Public
my.
comment? $4,201.37.
Wait, so is that to have BSNA?
That's support, no, that's different, this is for what I've got right now. The BSNA I don't have, they're installing it, but it takes months to do
And
that.
then you got, we got.
And that's what this
training.
stuff is
Yeah.
for, is to help.
Well, this will
This
take
is
us
the
through
support for
until
what I have
that's
right now,
complete.
yeah.
Take us through till BSNA get up
I
to
see.
stuff.
Okay, thank you.
And all the handshakes.
Yeah,
Do we have a motion?
yes. Just a second, I'm trying to catch up here. Okay, yes.
Any more board comment? Public comment?
Yeah, the only thing is that, in the treasurer, I don't know if you saw the county, when they were sending out the tax bills, you probably, I don't know
I
how
think
all,
they got the due date wrong.
well, then that's probably a different issue. They had some problem in the database that if the property changed hands, sometimes it sent the tax bill to the old person,
Yes.
to the previous owner, not the current one.
Yes, and they went through and identified all those and resent tax bills to the.
Okay, so you guys didn't have any problems here?
No,
Okay,
no,
well, that's
once
great.
they did that, we got lots of phone calls, but once they did that, I didn't get any more phone
Okay,
calls.
yeah, it took them a while to troubleshoot and find out where the
Yes.
problem was,
Yeah,
so we got that resolved.
yep, no, I haven't had any phone calls since
Great.
that was correction.
Roll call?
Van Wert,
Yes.
Church,
Yes,
Norton,
Yes.
Lee, yes, Pruitt,
Yes.
Johnson.
Yes.
Brings us to our second public comment.
Brian, I don't understand this, and I don't know how we missed this much, but young cash check, Sandy, what happened?
Oh, she addressed that right at the start of the
Is
meeting.
that what she was talking about?
yeah,
Okay.
and that's, well, and I even had one guy call me this last week, and he sent it in the middle of January.
Okay, so that's what it is.
And
No,
I
I-
didn't get it till the 10th of January. I mean, some of the mail
I
isn't.
think he's talking about these uncashed checks from the county.
Oh, yes, I've researched them and I am calling her tomorrow. I do not have those. I've researched it all and there's nothing that's came in on those. They send them in on the both at the same time, so.
Since we have two uncashed checks at the county.
Yeah,
So they'll have to reissue them then probably.
Yeah, they were issued the
I
same
don't know
time.
that point, you'll have to talk to them, get with them, find
Yep.
out what's going on.
I already been researching it and finished that up today and then I'll give her a call tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, any more public comment?
Let me say, I had two things I was gonna ask about. I noticed on the meeting minutes, we had asked several months ago that there be a line item that expresses the reconciliation period.
Mhm.
And I see on this one, there's not even a comment about that line item on the agenda, much less that it was only reconciled through September 25th.
Yeah, nothing changed.
Okay, but the public would like it because this is your official statement
Right.
that stays in permanent records. And without permanently stating that, there's nothing the public can go back and look at and see that
You can't look at
information.
the September minutes, which are on the website, they're in the newspaper.
No, I'm not talking about, but the minutes don't say where the reconciliation period is through. So like if you look at the minutes from the January meeting,
Right,
I don't see anything here that says,
because we haven't reconciled anything different than the previous meeting.
I guess, why can we not have a statement that just says, even if it didn't change, just so you have a public record each month showing what that is?
Almost like no progress in the reconciliation, for example?
Yeah,
That kind of a thing?
or, still September 25th or whatever, just because otherwise there's no public historical record except what's said in this room on the night of the meeting. So anyways, you guys can discuss that. The other, there was no update, and I'm just curious what the status is on the drain bonds that are a year or two in arrears for being reimbursed to the residents, and in the meantime, people sell
Yeah, I
houses.
talked to Russ and Todd about the water assessments, and we're gonna move forward on getting those, starting to be reimbursed when the tax season's over with in March. We're gonna start cutting out checks.
Okay. All right. That's all I have.
Any more public comment? Announcements, the township official March general membership dinner is Thursday, March 5th at the Ingersoll Hall.
I don't think there's any charge.
No cost, no, it's no cost, so just let Todd know if you're going or not going.